Global Times, 1st of August 2023, Argentina pays down its IMF loan obligations using non-convertible yuan. The Chinese debt trap's next victim is Argentina. The extension of Argentina's currency swap with China will allow it to pay some of its debt obligations to the IMF in yuan, according to Argentine Economy Minister Sergio Massa, who thanked the Chinese government in a speech posted on YouTube on Monday. Massa claims that the Argentine government will pay back its $2.7 billion debt to the IMF as it becomes due, with $1.1 billion coming from the Development Bank of Latin America, CAF, and the remaining $1.7 billion being paid with the equivalent amount in yuan under the China-Argentina currency swap agreement. According to the South China Morning Post, Massa thanked the People's Bank of China, the nation's central bank, and the Chinese government for deciding to authorize the disbursement, saying that it would ensure that Argentina can continue its exports while meeting its payment obligations to the IMF. Argentina could fulfill its IMF obligations under the accord without using a single dollar of its reserves, Massa said. The Central Bank of Argentina previously declared it would let financial institutions accept deposits made by natural persons and legal entities in the form of the yuan. Financial organizations can open checking and savings accounts with the Chinese yuan as the denominator. According to Song Wei, a professor at Beijing Foreign Studies University's Faculty of International Relations and Diplomacy, the action will promote the internationalization of the Chinese yuan and further strengthen economic and commercial ties between China and Argentina. Song pointed out that Argentina's decision to repay its debt with the yuan will be an example for other developing market nations. Song added that using the yuan to settle Argentina's debt also showed how much importance China places on the sustainability of the world's debt and how it has consistently gone above and above to assist developing nations in reducing their debt loads. The internationalization of the yuan has been accelerating since the beginning of the year as the de-dollarization of the world and the search for alternatives to the dollar gained momentum. According to media sources, the Bolivian administration is pushing to open Chinese banks nationwide as soon as feasible. Bolivia was the third country in South America to use the yuan for trade settlements. The yuan is used by importers of cars and other items as well as exporters of wood, zinc, and bananas, according to Marcelo Montenegro, the Minister of Economy for Bolivia. According to a Reuters article, Indian refiners were compelled to begin paying for part of their oil imports from Russia in yuan as an alternative to the US dollar in July.